to the Little Big Indian Boy's Kitchen. I'm the Little Big Indian Boy, and today I'm going to take you through how to make some celery soup. I come from a family of cooks, and cooking has always been a bit of a side hobby of mine, and now we're obviously going to be doing some of my quick recipes in the kitchen. So sit back, relax, and just enjoy this video. So, what do we need for our celery soup? Firstly, you need 150 grams of fresh celery. They normally come in these finger-sized strips, and you can chop them up as you can see, get them a bit into nice small pieces. You've got half an onion, all chopped up finely. And we've got some cayenne and black pepper mix. So this is just to add some more spice to your soup and just to give it that extra bit of sting. Now, because this is a creamy soup, we don't add cream in it, but you can add some potato or, in my case, sweet potato, which is the more healthier option. And finally, you need chicken stock. If you're vegetarian, you could obviously use a vegetarian stock, which would go brilliant with this. So, first things first, put in about 1 tablespoon of oil into your pot. And then we're going to just get that warmed up. And we will then add our onion in there just to brown it. And then we will add in our celery just to get that fried in a bit with the onion. And from there we will then add in our stock. Let that cook in. And as that cooks for about 7 to 10 minutes, we will then add in our sweet potatoes for another 10 minutes because that will just get it more thick and get it a bit creamy. And in the end we will use a blender and we will blend the soup, which will then become a nice creamy celery soup. So let's go. Get our onions in here. And you just let that start browning. So the nice thing about this soup is it doesn't take a lot of ingredients. It's a quick make. You could just go down to the shop, grab your ingredients, most of your other spices you might have at home. Sweet potato, one of the good options is you can buy them, you can chop them up, you can throw them in a freezer. They're quick and easy, just take them out, rinse them out, put them into the pot. Our onions, as you can see, is getting nice and brown. Once that's getting nice and brown, we take our celery, put it in there, mix it in with the onion, and as you start to fry, you just get that aroma of the celery and the onion just coming out. You just want to leave that to fry in for a couple of minutes, maybe 3 to 4 minutes. So celery, a lot of people have them raw, they kind of like put them in their lunches and take them and just snack on them. But this is just a great way when it's a cold day at home, you want a nice fresh soup. Celery is a great example of that. Just now and then turn the celery and the onion so you don't get them burning. As you would have seen, we haven't put a lot of other spices in here. What you will also find is salt. We will not put salt in here because normally your stock has salt in it. If you want, you can put extra salt. Depends on obviously the salt content that you would like. But generally I don't put any salt. I just use the stock that I've got, and that's got all the salt in it. Still tastes fine. I love it. The family loves it. No problem. Another option you can use for the stock, if you've got some chicken that you boiled over and made maybe some fried chicken and you had to steam some chicken separately, you could keep that, you could use it as a stock later on. And I've actually got the same exact thing. We made some chicken the other day and we're going to use the same stock that we've got left over. Also comes in handy, instead of having to throw away the extra stock that you made. Put it in a celery soup and just enjoy it. So as you will see, that's getting nice and fried in there. So once we're ready, give it one more stir, and then we can take our stock and pour it in. Mix that in there. And all you're going to do is just leave this to cook for about 10 minutes. And then you would then throw in the sweet potatoes in here. And for probably another 10 to 12 minutes. And when it's done, it will be all good to be blended in the end. Our soup is going well. We've got the celery and the onion and the stock really going good. The smell is absolutely, that aroma of just the celery and the onion and the stock just coming out of the chicken stock especially. You can just smell that flavor. Now we're ready to drop in our sweet potato or normal potato if you have it. And this is what makes it creamy. So this is a natural cream to it. You don't have to add any fresh cream or you don't have to add any other cream to this. But just drop in your potatoes or your sweet potato and you will let this cook in here. And this is what will make it, will give it that creaminess in the end. Just mix that in. And then for those of you who like a bit of pungent flavor, you've got your cayenne and your black pepper mix. Just drop that in, half a teaspoon each. I like it a bit spicy, so I can put it in. It is optional, so you don't have to, it's up to you. Just stir that in there. Once that's mixed in, you're going to close your pot, you're going to leave it for another 10 to 15 minutes. What you will find is your celery is starting to get soft. And once it's almost soft, just the texture as it's getting soft and really ready where you can mash it up, that's when we will switch it off and then it will be ready to be blended. Well, we've left our celery and sweet potato cooking. Now it's all done. As soon as you would have got it nice and soft, your potato or your sweet potato as well as your celery, now it's time to blitz it. So before we blitz it, what we've got to do is we're going to take out some chunks of celery. And I'll show you why in a bit. So you just take a couple of pieces out. Your chunky celery. And then we also drain, or we take off some of the liquid for your stock. And the reason for this is you'll find that if you want it a bit weaker, you want it a bit thicker, then you can add in or you can not add in a bit of the stock while you're blitzing it. So it just depends how you actually like the soup to be. So we've got that ready, as you can see, and now we're ready to blitz. Got my hand blender. We're ready to blow. once you've fully blitzed it, as you can see, you've got your nice creamy texture, and now you're ready to serve. This will serve if you want to serve it as a starter, which is also good. You will serve about 2 to 4 people. As a main meal, 2 people comfortably. There we have it, as you can see, ready for serving. Get this in a bowl. If you want, you can add some cream in, just on the top. Drop some cream, a little bit of cream to give it a bit of decor. But this is why we actually kept the celery pieces. You just drop that in there, in the middle, just a bit of decor. And then use some fresh herbs just to garnish it and finish it off. So you could use some fresh mint, some fresh coriander, any micro herbs that you have in the fridge. Just sprinkle it over, and there you have it. Delicious celery soup. Thank you for spending this time with a little big Indian boy and his kitchen. Look forward to spending more time with you and more recipes coming out. So give us a thumbs up and enjoy. Bon appetit.